Today, I'd like to show you how my daughter and I make some easy dolls blankets. My name is Angela and I'm Off-Grid Artist. Come along on my creative journey, subscribe now to join the adventures. Hello Isabella.
Hello.
Today we've decided to make some blankets for your dollies.
And they're gonna be like these.
We've got this beautiful, it's not very pink in the photo, but it is very pink material.
And it's nice and soft. I want to sleep with it. And it's for my dollies.
It is for your dollies. What we'll do first is, I've got a smaller piece, which is the one with the bobbles on it, and a larger piece. So what we're going to do is just cut it to be the same size as the top one. So we've got the underside and the top side as the same size, and then we're going to cut it in half. So I'll show you as we do that. I might actually let Isabella do the snipping.
And there's enough space that we can make some extra pillows. So we're going to make some pink pillows out of this material.
Okay, so because we're making 2 blankets, we need to fold this in half. Can you help me fold?
There we go.
This is what I need you to do, Isabella, is I need you to run the scissors inside and cut them in half.
Okay.
And it's okay if it's not perfect because we can straighten it up after this.
Yeah.
It's hard keeping both the materials together.
Yeah. And one more snip and snip, 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 and then we're done. Ta-da!
Just put that back down.
And now we're going to chop it again.
We'll just trim it up. It was probably easier to cut it that way. Even with the corner, we could have just cut the corner off.
Silly us. Look at all this.
That's a lot neater.
Look how neater it is. This is the neat side and the perfect side that we just cut.
Alright, so I'm spreading it out. Do you think I should do this one as well? I think I should.
Yeah. Look how nice this is. But this side is, look at it. It's amazing.
Alright, so we've got the soft side.
Soft side.
We've got the
and
bubbly side.
Bubbly. This is the outside. Otherwise it will be.
And what we're going to do is we're going to sew along one side
Yes.
and then sew along the other side. Okay, so the kids are being very rowdy right now. And it's very difficult to make a tutorial. Pop off the blanket. Okay.
But it's nice.
Okay, so Isabella, what
Yes.
you're going to do now is, now that we've turned it so that the fluffy sides are touching each other, we're going to sew one side and the other side.
Yes, we are.
All right, I'm going to take you over to the sewing machine and I'll let you do that.
In 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's time to pin your material all up. So we got these pins. Me and Mum are going to do one each.
Okay, and we're just going to pin along one side here and the opposite side. We're going to leave 2 sides
Here
open.
and here.
Yes, all right, let's do this. We've pinned 1, 2, and left the other sides open on both of them. And now Isabella,
I did this side,
you did do that side.
but Mummy did there. She's a Speedy Gonzales.
Speedy Gonzales.
Speedy Gonzales.
So now Isabella, you can come and sew these together.
Do I sew on this side or outside?
Just along here, and then we'll turn it in the other way.
Okay, let's take these to the sewing machine. Always hold them like this. So I'm going to do that.
interesting.
Okay, so I'm going to do back and forth, back and forth.
And that just ends it off, doesn't it?
Yes.
Makes it nice and tight. That's pretty good.
Okay.
So you can stop
And
that.
then we're going to lift it up and take your thread out.
And sometimes if it's a bit hard to pull, if you just move this back and forth,
Yeah,
it'll help you.
it will help you a lot.
Because that lifts the needle up and down, so it'll help you pull it out.
And this lifts the needle up and down too.
So you probably want to pull it out a little bit more so that you can always have a long tail.
So we're going to cut this.
Yes,
Thank you, Mum, for bringing the red scissors out. Where is it on back of that? So do I just cut it there?
Yeah, just close. That's good.
Okay, so that's one side done. Look at that.
Perfect.
It's not that straight, but I worked as hard as I could.
You're still learning.
Yep.
That's all right. Okay, to start, we'll just make sure that they're together. We'll slide them in, and what I do normally is lift that needle up there and then put it down into the material and lower that thing. And so checking that you've got the two pieces of material, because if one slides in and you don't notice it, you're going to have a hole. And then to start off, I go forward a little bit, and then just to here, and it's different on every machine, but you should be able to find a reverse button. So this is our reverse button, so I'll press that, and then I'll press the pedal again, that goes in reverse, and then forward again. And what that does is it kind of locks it off so that we're not just going to have loose threads coming apart. And so Isabella, it's all ready to go. You want to take over? Oh, no, thank you. One thing I was telling Isabella is if you always keep the material close to here, it means that you're not going to wander off. So always making sure that your two pieces are together and you've got that, see the end where my finger is? The material is just past that. So we know where you're zooming in. It's really zoomed in. Zoom back out.
This is the furthest you can go.
Oh, and by the way, my fingers aren't dirty. I'm a jeweler, so I always have black fingers. That's just the way they are now.
Yes, the way they are until she retires.
All right, let's go. And another thing, when you're putting the pins in, if you plan it the right way to always have the material on your left and put the pins in with the bobble head down, it'll be easier as you sew to pull them out instead of having to pull them up. But that's okay.
I absolutely did it wrong.
That's all right, we'll deal with what we've got. So do you want to turn them inside out for us?
That is one.
Oh, that looks lovely. Okay, so now for the finishing touches of the blanket. So we've sewn on one side, we've sewn on the other side, we've turned it inside out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some scissors and I'm just going to cut probably 2-inch long cuts all the way along.
And I think maybe I will do that.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, can I do one side so I show you what I want to do?
Yes.
And then you can do the same on the other side.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Watch this. So I'm just going to take those two pieces.
That will look a cutie pie. We got these. How much were these?
Oh, I got them on special at Spotlight, so they only cost me $30, but I'm pretty sure they're like normally 90.
90 is a lot for good purposes, but we got a great deal.
Okay, so we've finished the first one, and I've cut all the little pieces for the second one. It really doesn't matter how much you cut. Probably 1.5 inches is perfect, and I'll tie that all up, and then we'll finish the blankets.